Ah,
All right.
oh, legend.
Good afternoon. This is Gaming Today, and of course, my name is Adeyemi Adesoya, and I'm joined by Tosin Adesina, otherwise known as Powerful FG. Tosin, how are you this afternoon?
Yeah, it's a good time to be on gaming today, and it's nice to see you once again on the show to talk about the latest news in the world of esports and everything that's going on as far as that particular scene is concerned.
We have to apologize to you guys for not running for 2 weeks. It was, based on circumstances beyond our control. Just to kick off the show, we'll first start, in case you're not aware, or in case you're here to register, please, the mobile gaming tournament starts on Thursday. It's brought to you by the Lagos Esports Forum and the Afro Gamer underscore. So please follow at Lagos Esports and at the Afro Gamer underscore for details on the mobile gaming tournament. That's MGT20. Involves three mobile games: 8 Ball Pool, Ludo King, and Ninja World. And I think that these are going to be very, very interesting games. So when we start on Thursday, we'll take a break on Friday. We'll be telling you why we won't be having competition on Friday because something is coming up for everybody. Then we'll have Saturday and have Sunday for Ludo King. The following week, Friday to Sunday as well, we'll have 8 Ball Pool. The following week as well, we'll now have Niger World. So it's a 3 week run out. So if you're interested, please follow Lagos Sports Forum and the Afro Gamer underscore to sign up and register. Over 250,000 naira worth of cash and prizes, all kinds of prizes involved. It is free to register, so you don't have to pay. Don't worry about pay. It is free to register. So we're looking forward to having you guys join this competition. I'm already sharpening my skills in 8 Ball Pool. Hopefully, I might be able to. You never know. I might decide to want to keep my own money. So that's a bit of local
Did
news.
I did I hear did I hear something like keeping? I just want to be sure so that I don't want to miss here. That's why I want to be sure what I had knew
I
because
don't know what
eight
to.
ball pool. That's, don't let me say too much. Some
Okay.
people are already making mouth. Some people are making serious mouth.
Oh,
That eight ball pool. We will see. Thursday is
till
almost
that
here.
time.
That's
Till
that's
that
what
time.
is your
All right. So
hand
let's
you will use to do
let's
yourself.
take. that's the beauty of esports generally. It's your skill. It's not your fate is not
Yeah.
determined by anybody. So it is what you are able to produce that will determine how well you do or how badly you perform. So Tosin, can we take other news from around the world of esports and gaming?
Yes, let's start straight from what is going on as far as the League of Legends is concerned. As we are preparing for the mobile gaming tournament, they're also having the League of Legends competition abroad, and a lot of competitors. The schedule continues today. It's the summer tournament, and just you can keep up and catch up with that as well on ESPN. They're streaming live on Twitch as well. You can also catch up with the Overwatch. Overwatch is going to be ending today. Today's day three for the first round. Then you'll be having the second round starting from the end of the week up until the following week. There will be a spillover as well. And of course, a Call of Duty has already returned as far as that is concerned. And they're streaming on Twitch live at the moment. You can check that on Call of Duty's Twitch handles as well on Twitch channel for Call of Duty. They're already going on live with the Sonoma tournament, the Toronto Home Series, and of course we've got a lot of teams as far as that is concerned. You've got the Atlanta team, the London teams as well. It's a worldwide thing, so it's not just restricted. You might just hear the Toronto Home Series. It's not just limited to Canada. It's worldwide, but that's just the name that has been given. It's more or less like when you have all the Formula One drivers go to Monza and all that, and that's how that is going. And of course, there's also big news from Twitch and that is now that we have sports as a standalone category. Start sports for those who use Twitch, you know that sports was not a standalone category before. Now they brought it back. It's now a standalone category. You can now stream sporting events on Twitch via twitchtv.com/Twitch Sports. So you've got that Twitch Sports header all alone. We're not sharing any domain with general or with entertainment or with the arts or anything. It's just exclusively sports, and you can just go on there, register. We've spoken to a couple of Twitch affiliates. Docs is one of them. We spoke to recently as well.
Osage.
Catch Me TV. Yes, Osage is also a Twitch affiliate, so they really enjoy new times, and of course, Twitch are promising fantastic and exciting time for the Twitch streamers. Nowadays, you know, when you've got the fact that sports is now a standalone category, it seems like there are financial incentives, extra financial incentives on that particular front, which I'm not obliged to disclose. If you want to know, you can go and check it out yourself. If you Because we've been telling you to open a Twitch channel since you don't want to do it. So this is the best time for you to open a Twitch channel, try and make some money. See if all these maths that you're making is not going to pay you. Yes, I can play, I can play, I can play. You can play, but you are not on Twitch. You are not beating people. You are not engaging other people in the world. What is your what is your gain? What have you gained? What have you won? So please go on Twitch. This is free advice that I'm giving Twitch now, which I'm not supposed to be doing. But anyway, the most important thing is that you get on Twitch and get the new financial incentives that have also been brought for Twitch Sports. It's exclusively Twitch Sports. There's no idea, there's no sharing of domain, or you won't be having those problems. Especially you used to have. Those who know what I'm talking about know I'm talking about when they stream from Twitch as well. So that's as far as the foreign scene is concerned. Most of the other news that we've got is from the foreign scene. They are news that will make you start questioning where Nigeria is, like the new gaming lounge that was launched in Abidjan by Ivoire Sports. So if I start going and going, I know you start to say, Nigeria is not there yet. So let me just keep quiet.
Well, you have a point, but at the same time, we just have to continue to forge ahead, irrespective of whatever situation that we find ourselves. As far as I'm concerned, I do know that the pathway is going to be smooth because of certain things that are in the pipeline, and I do hope that all things being equal, things will head in the right direction. And talking about Twitch creating a standalone platform for sports, I think it's very good. It just shows you how sports continues to take pride of place in terms of gaining the relevance that it deserves. And I wouldn't say it's late, but they say late is never never late than never. So hey, good one that Twitch has finally seen that look, it's imperative to have sports as a standalone. So that's some great stuff, and hopefully it leads into bigger and better things, and a lot of people earn a lot more money, get a lot more credit, get a lot more affiliation, and then continue to grow the industry. So let's go to the next item. I saw something on Esports Insider showing us that UFC will be sponsoring China's mobile peacekeeper elite league, and that is a bit strange for me. Why am I saying it's strange? UFC is, as we know, Ultimate Fighting Championship. They're all about brute force and what have you, but they've seen an opportunity to enhance and expand their brand by joining Peacekeeper Elite, which is a modified version of PUBG Mobile. You know, that just shows you that collaboration is very key. Collaboration across different platforms is really key in being able to drive and push the narrative as it evolves um, gaming and esports. Tosi, I don't know what do you think about that?
Yeah, yes. It follows the announcement of the UFC game that will be released sometime in September.
Yeah, I
Legend
saw
like this one
my
is the
brother
cover star.
yeah, he's making some good money.
Yeah, so he's there. He was there alongside the other game as Vidal, the man that Kamaru Usman beat some days ago, and of course the two of them are the cover stars for that. And they see it as an avenue also to boost the profile of the game, because the market for UFC, there's a huge market for the UFC in the Far East, and they're
Yeah,
trying to get into that audience. And when you're trying to get into that audience, it's very important that you align with them. It's a fantastic development, especially for the sport and for esports as well. It's a win-win situation because in the long run, it's a sport trying to boost its esports market, and it's pretty much obvious that um, several sports are beginning to think ahead. The pandemic has probably brought a lot of people, caused a lot of sports to think about what they will do in future, especially in terms of contact sport, in terms of future fights. We might not probably end up seeing human beings going blow to blows again in the arena. Who
yeah,
knows? A couple
yeah.
of years ago, it sounded strange when a particular brand came out and did a video where football was taken over by robots, and it seemed far fetched. It seemed far reach, but this year already we've had a virtual table tennis championship. We've had a lot of virtual tournaments go on, and there's a possibility that probably in the next, who knows, maybe not robots, but maybe not clones, but we're talking about a time where you probably just need to simulate everything that you're doing, and I
Yeah.
think the UFC are probably beginning to see towards that particular aspect because you take, for instance, the Kamaru Usman fight against Jorge Masvidal was an antithesis. It was an anticlimax. It was not as interesting as Jorge Masvidal's other fights. Masvidal knocked out Ben Askren in 5 seconds. For the entire fight against Kamaru, it was just Kamaru ducking and trying to be tactical and all. And the fans want something more. They will see that on games, in their fantasies. And esports is an avenue for people to fulfill fantasy. That is the key part. The fact that people want to fulfill fantasy. And as long as people want to fulfill fantasy, they will go to any length to pay the price to fulfill that fantasy. And I think that is what UFC have seen. They want to build a brand, and the best way they can do that is by entering that market. Simple and short.
It's a brilliant idea, and like you said, and it's interesting because whilst a lot of sports were grounded, UFC seemed to always find a way to ensure that they were active. And you mentioned the Kamaru Usman fight. With the pandemic, around the world, they're able to even go around the world. The
Mm-hmm.
Yaz Fight Island in Abu Dhabi is one. They fought in, I think, they fought in Brazil, they fought in the US, with
Yes.
in between the pandemic. So you have to give the UFC a lot of credit, and of course, they're staying in the news by partnering with these guys. Another news that's hit the airlines is Unbox and T-Mobile. They extend their alliance through 2021. So Unbox, the parent company of the New York Excelsior New York Subliners, announced today that it has extended its partnership with mobile carrier T-Mobile through to 2021. The extended deal continues the alliance with the Overwatch League's Excelsior and now also includes Call of Duty League's Subliners. So um, two teams in that new class. One plays Overwatch and the other one plays Call of Duty,
They're,
and they are
they're,
branded.
they're, they're
And
currently playing.
you said,
They're, they are currently playing. They're currently
yeah,
playing. The two
they're
teams are
currently in
currently
the
playing
yeah.
in the summer series.
So it's just imagine if an MTN or Nine Mobile or what have you decide to take up sponsorship of an esports team. So that is what T-Mobile is doing, and they've extended it to 2021. So you can see that there's a lot of money being splashed around across the globe. Hopefully, it will catch on in Africa and this part of the world very soon, and then we can then be reaping the benefits of creating, a livelihood for people, creating a buoyant and viable industry that everybody can be a part of. going forward. Tosi, do you have any other news for us?
Nah, none.
Okay, so let's quickly just go straight into the esports conversation. So, just like the past few months, the Lagos Esports Forum set up what we call the esports conversation, where, as much as possible, the Lagos Esports Forum is trying to ensure that they educate and build capacity amongst gaming enthusiasts, members of the forum, and and the general public, letting them know that an industry exists and that we should be a part of the industry. So on Friday, July 31st, if you're interested, please, like I said earlier, follow the Lagos Esports Forum and send um, your contact details for them to get registered. Now, who are the people we're expecting this time? So the for the esports conversation, first time we did the local one where we brought everybody together and had a conversation about the local industry. Where are we? What are we doing? What is the way forward? And how do we, set the ball rolling? We then moved on to have the global edition, which involved speakers from Hungary, Brazil, the UK, and Kenya. And we were able to discuss structuring the industry, where financing can come with, discussing the value chain within the industry, how robust the industry is, and why we should be part of it. Now, now we're going into the nitty gritty. We're going into how we can, we're getting speakers from esports teams. We're getting speakers from, you research networks. We're getting speakers from potential investors, so that you can shed the light on multifaceted areas of the industry. So one of the people that will be talking at the esports conversation on Friday is Brian McCauley. He is let me not go into the degrees that he has, but he also lectures, or he lectured in the university, and he's primarily researches esports and gaming. His previous research projects include mobile gaming, design, educational games, and what have you. He's the founding member and vice chair of Esports Research Network, an international collaboration launched in 2019. The network now has approximately 100 members and continues to grow. Um, Also, we have Eric Landre, who is the head of events at probably one of the biggest and probably most successful esports team in the world, Fanatic. Remember, if you're a
The
regular, you said
sec- second most successful
okay,
after
second
Team
most
Rogue.
okay, so after Tim Bro, now you sabi. If you remember
No,
on this show we
we
discussed,
have to
I've heard
set
you
it
now.
right. Team Rogue is the team.
If you remember a few weeks ago, we told you about Fanatics and the deal um,
Yeah.
that they've signed for the apparel with Gucci. So this is big stuff. So he'll be talking to us as well. He believes that Africa, with its burgeoning population, fast-growing economy, will soon be see an explosion in gaming and esports. So he'll be talking to us on that day. So please, it's imperative you join that. Then there's Victor Fuertes. Victor Fuertes is a lawyer. He has a master's in sports law and management. He's an esports lawyer as well. His expertise lie around contractual agreements. His scope of work covers collaboration with national trade associations and of video games is in Spaniard, and drafting esports documents for go-to-market. So you're looking at people that we'll be talking about repositioning or positioning the industry. Of course, Shaya Olabi, founder of Lagos Sports Forum, will be there. Of course, there will be Duva Kuma, who is a huge friend of the house. He's the principal director of uh, Palmer's. Is based in the United Kingdom. So, Tosin, what are you looking forward to most from the esports conversation?
Basically, you spoke about, we have to talk about the second most sorry, I'm saying second, but that's just the truth. Second most successful team. When you've got the head of events of Fanatic coming on the conversation, then it's big business. It's a serious issue, and I'm quite excited about that, and the fact that there's an acknowledgement from a team as big as Fanatic, because we talk about the best gaming teams in the world, and if you've not mentioned Fanatic, Team Rogue, you definitely wrong. And these are teams that are seriously invested in esports, and if they see that there's a value there, there's a value chain. It obviously bodes well that they've sat up and they've taken note of what Legacy Sports Forum is doing, and that's beautiful. And I just really hope that this is a good platform. It's a good foundation that sets everyone off. And when I say everyone, I mean administrators as well as gamers alike. If you're a gamer, then enough. It's quite sad that we're still having to educate gamers and let them know again that it's not just for fun. If you think that you want to be a gamer, you can actually become a big person. And if you're not aware, we probably need to educate you about some of the people who actually do these things, the likes of Tex, the likes of Resende, the likes of Megabit, the likes of Mo Alba. We're talking about the big boys, the likes of Mr. Sari. These guys are making money from gaming. Tuga, you talk about Sonic Fox. We're mentioning gamers' names here. And these are not, generic names. The games that when you go online and you type them in and you see the earnings that they make from gaming every year, you probably might be impressed. And there are a couple of Nigerian players who are making, but it's not just as big. And we know that the industry can be as big as that, as huge as that. And this conversation definitely does hope to drive home that point. And if you're an administrator and you're watching, and you probably don't understand what it means to run an organization or to run a gaming team, this is probably your opportunity to come and pay attention and listen and ask questions as to how teams are run, not just making everyone do stuff for free. It's not modern day slavery. It's gaming. It's the new world. We're talking about what the old world will be talking about in the next 10, 15 years. And it will be right. It's right that we get the right foundations in, and the fact that the key city strategy, which is a very important tenet as far as marketing is concerned, is taking shape here. And that's why I'm quite excited. Lagos is a key city in Africa, not just in Nigeria. And this is definitely an important one, whether you're in Nigeria, whether in Zimbabwe, whether in South Africa, or in Egypt, wherever you're across the continent. It's important that you participate and you pay attention in this Lagos Esports Forum, because I've got to be honest with you, I'm really pumped. I'm looking forward to it and quite excited.
All right. So that's about the show we have for you today. But please remember, mobile games tournament starts on Thursday. Please, if you haven't registered yet, register. Follow at Lagos Esports Forum on Twitter. Follow at the Afro Gamer _ for details for the registration link. You can follow me too, because I also will be tweeting about it. So please sign up. 250,000 naira worth of cash and prizes up for grabs. Don't miss this one, because this is the start of really big things coming up. So Tosin, final words.
Yeah, just to motivate them. You have an opportunity to beat Mr. Adeyemi Adesanya at Yemi TM 442. You have an opportunity to beat him at 8 ball on Thursday. If that is not enough motivation for you, I don't know what it is, because when you beat someone who's very adept at playing 8 ball, you walk up with this Latin sized ego. Not just winning. At that point you're not listening to. If they tell you that you should come and play 8 ball, you tell them, I am not playing 8 ball. I have conquered 8 ball. That's what you're gonna say, because that's what you're gonna face. Just make sure. That's if that is not enough motivation for you, I don't know what can get you motivated. Honestly speaking, come play. I mean, you're gonna be, maybe I don't want to blow his trumpet too much. That's why. If I blow his trumpet too much, you're gonna play the Masters of 8 ball, but he's the Grandmaster. Think Ikaru,
Who?
Grandmaster Ikaru for chess.
Me?
Think Grandmaster. No,
Please don't let us deceive
no,
you.
you're not close
I'm
to.
just,
You're not
I'm
close.
just, I'm a learner.
You're not close to Grandmaster Ikaru.
I'm a learner.
You see, that's how they start. That's how. This is how you know people that are very good. They will
I'm a
tell you,
learner.
"I'm a learner. I'm not
I'm
good.
just learning.
I'm just
I'm just
starting."
learning.
By the time they deal with, by the time they deal with you, that's why. Have you noticed that I've not mentioned that I want to register? The only reason I'm registering is so that I can be there, so that at least they can say I was there. Not because I know first position. You are the only person. It's you that you are watching this show. You are the one that can beat Mr. Adeyemi Adesanya. Me, I cannot beat him. I cannot contest it with him. So come
Oh
and
God.
deliver us. Come and be
So,
the Joseph that will deliver the Israelites from the hand of the Egyptians. That's what we are begging you to do. Thank you very much.
all right, guys. Thank you for joining us on gaming today. Hopefully, we'll come around next Monday, and we would then be telling you about the esports conversation, and the first phase of the mobile gaming tournament would have been completed by then. Do have a lovely day. Enjoy the rest of your day. Do have a lovely evening, Tosi. See you where I see you.
Yeah, you want to tell them that you will beat me again, Abi? No.
See you where I see you. Bye bye. All right, guys. Thank you for joining us. Bye. Bye for now.